Good morning, children. I am here again, Mrs. Sujata Prakash, your maths teacher. Today we are going to start our second lesson, linear equation in one variable. Let's start. First of all, we can recollect some topics that we already learned in previous classes, isn't it? So first, algebraic expression. What is an algebraic expression? Any expressions including constant, variable and sum of operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. are called algebraic expression. You can see one example. Here I have written 7n plus 2. And in the picture you can see that 7n and 2 both are terms. And 7 is the coefficient of n. And n is the variable and 2 is the constant and plus is the operation there. So these all together we can say that algebraic expression. Clear? Now the same example we are taking again, example 7n plus 2. From this example we can understand what is a variable, constant, coefficient and operation. First, a variable is an unknown number and generally it is represented by a letter like x, y, n, etc. Any letter you can use. In here, this example, you can see 7n plus 2, there n is the variable. Now, second one, any number without any variable is called constant. Here, what is the constant? 2 is the constant. Now, a number followed by a variable is called coefficient of that variable. If any number is with any variable. So, here we can see 7n. So, 7 is the coefficient of n. Last, a term is any number or variable separated by operation. Here, plus sign is there, isn't it? So, plus is separating 7n and 2. So, 7n and 2 both are terms. Clear? Next topic is equation. What is an equation? A statement which says that the two expressions are equal is called equation. Here, this example you can see that 4x minus 7 is equal to 5. Here 4x minus 7 is an expression. 4x, 7 and 5 all three are terms and in between you can see an is equal to sign. Isn't it? So it is called an equation. Next one is linear equation. What is a linear equation? The equation of a straight line is the linear equation. It could be in one variable or two variables. Now we can see linear equation in one variable. What is linear equation in one variable? If there is only one variable in the equation, then it is called a linear equation in one variable. And the highest degree of the variable is 1. The general form is ax plus b is equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers and a not equal to 0. You can see one example, x plus 5 is equal to 10. Another example, y minus 3 is equal to 19. These both examples are linear equation in one variable. These are called linear equation in one variable. Why? Because the highest degree of the variable is 1 and there is only one variable is there. Clear? Now we can discuss some important points related to linear equations. there is an equality sign in the linear equation, isn't it? So the expression on the left of the equal sign is called the LHS, means left hand side. And the expressions on the right of the equal sign is called RHS, means right hand side. Now what is the second point? In the linear equation, the LHS is equal to RHS. But this happens for some values only, and these values are the solution of these linear equations. So see the example. Example 3y plus 2 is equal to 8. Here LHS is equal to 3y plus 2 and RHS is equal to 8. By solving this equation, we will get the value of y is equal to 2. Means that value is called the solution of the equation. Clear? Now we can see how to solve a linear equation. We can solve a linear equation by two methods. What are they? First one is balancing method and second one is transposing method. First we can see balancing method. Balancing method we already done in 7th standard, isn't it? So okay, now again we can recollect the topic. In this method, we have to add or subtract with the same number on both the sides without disturbing the balance to find the solution. See the example. Find the solution for 3x minus 10 is equal to 14. Here first step what we have to do? We need to add 10 to both the sides so that the numbers and variables come on the different sides without disturbing the balance. Means here left side minus 10 is there. So minus 10 we want to move right side. So here we are adding with the 10 both the sides. See 3x minus 10 plus 10 is equal to 14 plus 10. So 3x is equal to 24. In first step, we got 3x is equal to 24, isn't it? Now what is the step 2? So in step 2, we can divide 3 into both the sides. Why? Because here 3x is given. 3x means 3 into x. So if we want to take 3 from x, then we have to divide. So 3 divide in both the sides. So 3x upon 3 is equal to 24 upon 3. Therefore, x is equal to 8. So here we got the solution x is equal to 8. Now, if you want to recheck your answer, how? By substituting the value of x is equal to 8 in the given question. So here our question is 3x minus 10 is equal to 14. So the value of x is 8. Then put 8 there. So 3 into 8 minus 10 is equal to 14. 3 8 are 24. 24 minus 10 is equal to 14. So LHS is 14. RHS also 14. So our solution is correct. Now our second method, transposing method. In this method, we need to transpose or transfer the constants or variables from one side to another until we get the solution. When we transpose the terms, the sign will get changed. Means if it is plus, it will change as minus. If it is multiplication, it will change division or vice versa. We can see one example. Here, find the solution for 2z plus 10 is equal to 4. Here, first step, we transpose 10 from LHS to RHS so that all the constants come in the same side. So here plus 10. So the sign will change and it will move as a minus 10. So next step we will get 2z is equal to 4 minus 10. So 4 minus 10 is minus 6. So next step 2z is equal to minus 6. In first step, we reached the solution 2z is equal to minus 6, isn't it? Now, here 2z means 2 multiplying with z. Then opposite of multiplication, division. So, we have to divide 2. So, now divide both the sides by 2. So, 2z upon 2 is equal to minus 6 by 2. So, z is equal to minus 3. Here, z is equal to minus 3 is the solution of the equation. If you want, you can recheck your answer also by putting the value of z is equal to minus 3.